You're very welcome along to a quick tutorial on how to use Google Maps. Now, it's worth mentioning that your website already has a built-in functionality that handles maps, and it's called MapPress. And this does multiple pins, it does points of interest, and you can embed it directly onto your website. Now, if you're looking for an instructional video on how to, it's worth mentioning that the Our Irish Heritage website, under Resources Member section How To, you're going to find instructional videos there, one of which is multiple pins in a single map. That's definitely worth looking at. But today we're going to be talking about mymaps.google.com. Now, like anything on Google, you need to have a Google account to use this. So you need to have a Gmail account. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get to mymaps.google.com. So let's go back to the Google homepage. Here you can simply type in mymaps.google.com. It opens up this here. Remember, mymaps.google.com is different to Google Maps. It's the same search engine, but it's a different website, if that makes sense. So just remember that, mymaps.google.com. Once you're here, and as long as you have a Gmail account, you will be presented with this page. First thing you do is you click Create a New Map. In here, it'll show you a map of your location. So let's look for Bal. First thing it does is drop a pin for you. Now you can choose to add that pin to the map. And once you've pressed that, it's going to present you with the title and it'll give you details from Google Maps. Now this is an important one to keep an eye out for because it pulls this information from its own database. This is nothing you can control. Now you can choose to remove it, like I've done there, or you can add in your own details. You can say Bal, you can save that. You can then, once you've added your pin to the map, you can then move your pin around. Now, thus far, we've done exactly what can be done on your maps that are already built into your website. mygooglemaps.google.com comes into its own when it comes to field names or place names. What do I mean by that? Well, if you zoom in, we can change the base map by going over here to base map, and we can ask it to look at a satellite view. It shows me an outline of the fields, for example. I want to highlight this particular field here. I simply click Draw a Line, add a line or a shape, and I start clicking on the outline of this particular field. Once I've done that and I bring the point back to where I started, it tells me that it's a polygon. For the sake of this training, I'm going to say my field. I can put in details about the field here, and I can click Save. It also gives me measurements of the field. Now, if I wanted to highlight this field in a particular color, I can. I simply click on the paint bucket and I click yellow. Once I'm happy with that, that will remain there in mymaps.google.com. If I wanted to highlight another one, I can go up here, draw a line or shape, and let's go for this one here. It's giving me polygon 3 because it's already made one, so I'm just going to say other field. Here I'm going to put in more details. And again, it's giving me size. I can give this field a different color, let's say pink. If I wanted to put in a point of interest or I wanted to add a marker, I simply go up here to add marker, and then I can put in the name of the point of interest, so my point of interest. Details about it here, click Save. One of the nice things mygooglemaps.google.com does, and your map does as well on your website, you can go up here to Edit, click Edit, you can put in your details, but you can also add a photograph. So if there's a particular photograph of, for example, how that point of interest looked, if it's of historical importance, you can put it in here. Also, you can change the style, so you can change the icon. So you can choose from a selection of icons. So let's go down here to this one, railway, click OK. Now that will change my pin to a little railway. So far, all the changes we've done to our map have been behind closed doors. So this map isn't public yet. If you want to share it on your own website, you have to make it public. Now, again, if we go up here, I can show you on the Our Irish Heritage website, we have a video on embedding third-party content to your website. If you use that same method to go up here and click embed on my site, you're going to get this warning here. This warning simply says, and it reminds you, it's more of a reminder than a warning, frankly, and it says you can't share this because it's not public. So in order to make it public, you go up here to share, give the map a title, give a map a description, and then click OK. It's asking you here, anyone with a link can view this, or let others see my name. So in this scenario, I don't want others to see my name, so I'm just going to click that. And let anybody with a link view this. I'm going to click that. And now I'm going to click close. Now you'll know I haven't, or you'll notice I didn't click embed. The embed function comes from these three dots and it's under embed on my site. Now when I click on that, I get this embed code, and my advice here is go over to the Our Irish Heritage website, follow the instructions on embedding content, and then come back here and embed your content. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can get me by email, or you can get me directly through the Our Irish Heritage website. As always, delighted to help out when I can, and the very best of luck with that.